Excuse me, miss. I was hoping to get a room for the night. It's been a bit of a day, you know.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we have any room available for you. This is a 5-star hotel, sir.
Oh, I understand that. It's just the parking lot's pretty empty. I was thinking maybe you had a room or two that wasn't being used. I can pay.
Sir, even if I did have rooms, I'm not sure they'd be within your budget. I mean, have you tried the motel down the street? They might be right up your alley.
Look, I know I may not look the part right now, but I've had a really long day. My car broke down a few miles back, and I've been walking for most of it. And I need a place to rest my head and take a hot shower. I assure you I can afford it.
We pride ourselves on maintaining a certain clientele. It's just not about the ability to pay. It's about fitting in with our hotel standards. I'm sorry, but I think you'd be more comfortable elsewhere.
Comfortable? Miss, with all due respect, I don't think comfort is what's at play here. It seems more like you're making a judgment based on appearances. I thought hospitality was about welcoming all, not just those who fit a certain image.
Sir, I'm not trying to be difficult, but we have a reputation to uphold. Our guests expect a certain level of, how do I put this, decorum. And your current state doesn't exactly scream Grand View Hotel guest.
My current state? You mean tired and in need of a place to stay? I didn't realize those were qualities that could disqualify someone from receiving service.
Look, it's not personal. It's just how things are done. Maybe if you came back looking a little more presentable, we could reconsider. But as it stands, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
What's this all about? Is there a problem here?
The problem, as it seems, is that I'm not dressed well enough to book a room at this establishment. Despite having the means to pay, I'm being turned away based on how I look.
I see. Sir, I apologize for the inconvenience. Everyone deserves a place to stay, especially after a hard day. Julia, could you please check? I'm sure there's a room available that we can use to accommodate this gentleman.
But Wanda, you know the policy. We can't just...
Look, I understand the policy, but compassion is important also. Sir, if you'll follow me, I'll take care of you and get you all checked in personally.
Fine, but when management cracks down, I'm not the one answering for it. You are.
Follow me, sir. Helping someone in need is always the right thing to do. Right this way, sir.
Yes, I like this. Oh, comfy. Oh, yeah. Okay, see, now, well, this is more like it. A bed, a shower, and a moment to breathe. Thank you, Wanda. You've been a real help.
It's my pleasure, sir. I am so glad you like it. I hope you rest well.
Don't get too comfortable. Remember, we're watching. This hotel is equipped with state-of-the-art security systems, cameras in every corridor. We'll know if anything goes missing.
Miss Julia, was it? I assure you, I have no intention of taking anything from this room except maybe a good night's sleep and a shower. You have my word.
Words are cheap. Actions are what matter. And frankly, your actions of just showing up here looking like you've been through a dumpster don't inspire much confidence.
I understand that appearances can be deceiving, but I believe in honesty and integrity. I worked hard for everything I have, and I would never jeopardize that by stealing. I thought the hospitality industry was about trust, about giving people the benefit of the doubt.
Trust is earned, not given freely, especially in our line of work. You'd be surprised at all kinds of people we deal with. Not everyone is as honest as you claim to be.
And yet everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, don't they? Or is that too much to ask for in a place as grand as this?
Dignity and respect go both ways. You can't just expect to receive them without offering anything in return. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about respect for our policies, our standards, and the comfort of our guests.
Speaking of comfort, I could use a few more pillows if that's not too much trouble, and maybe a bottle of water.
More demands? You're really pushing your luck here. What do you think this is, a charity?
Actually, Julia, providing extra pillows and water is a pretty standard request. We're here to make all of our guests feel comfortable. It's just part of our service. So I'll get those for you right away, sir.
Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate it. It's the little things, you know? They make all the difference when you're on the road.
Absolutely.
Fine. Do as you see fit. But remember, we're not running a homeless shelter here. We have a reputation to uphold.
Of course, Julia, upholding our reputation means providing excellent service, which is exactly what we're going to do for you, sir.
Absolutely. And for what it's worth, Wanda, your kindness tonight speaks volumes about the kind of reputation this hotel should aspire to. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And I'll get those pillows and water for you right away.
Great, thank you. Well, someone's getting fired, and I think her name is Julia. Good morning, you two. I just wanted to say thank you for the stay. It was enlightening.
Enlightening? That's one way to put it. Did everything meet your expectations, sir?
Oh, beyond expectations, Julia. You see, this stay has given me a lot to think about, especially regarding hospitality and service.
Aww. I am so glad to hear that, sir. We always aim to please. Is there anything else you need before you check out?
Actually, there is one last thing. It's more of an announcement, really. You see, I'm not just a guest. I'm, in fact, the owner of the Grandview Hotel chain. I've been traveling to various locations incognito to understand our guests' experience firsthand.
You're the owner? That's not possible. You can't be serious.
Oh, but I am serious. And this little experiment has been quite revealing, especially regarding the treatment of those who may not fit the traditional mold of our expected clientele.
Sir, I had no idea. If I had known, I would have done more to...
Wanda, you did exactly what you should have done. You treated me with kindness, respect, and dignity. You looked beyond appearances and saw a person in need. That's the true essence of hospitality.
But this is ridiculous. You can't possibly base your judgment of our service on just one night stay, especially under a fake disguise.
Julia, it's exactly because of your reaction and actions that I undertook this approach. Our brand is built on respect and service, qualities you failed to uphold last night.
I was just following policies. We have standards to maintain. That is all.
Standards that should never compromise our humanity or our empathy. Julia, I'm sorry, but based on your actions, I've decided that you're no longer a fit for the Grandview Hotel. You're relieved of your duties, effective immediately.
You're firing me? All because I wasn't jumping at the idea of having a homeless man in our hotel? Your hotel?
I'm firing you because you have a clear prejudice against those you deem beneath you. Everyone deserves kindness and respect, especially in a hotel where we literally aim to provide comfort and rest. You fail in every benchmark of a good employee, Julia.
But sir, surely you can see this is ridiculous.
All I see is someone who isn't willing to put aside their own warped worldview to help those in need. You can pack up your things and leave, Julia.
Fine. You'll regret this.
I'm sure I won't. And you, Wanda, your actions last night showed true leadership and an understanding of what the Grandview stands for. I'm promoting you to manager of this hotel.
What? I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. I promise I will not let you down.
I know you won't. And Wanda, remember, every guest deserves to be treated with respect, regardless of their appearance or background. That's the reputation I want for all our hotels.
Absolutely, sir. I totally understand and I concur. I will make sure that the standards we live by are adhered to.
Fantastic. You have a good heart, Wanda, and that's what matters.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for everything.
Oh, and Wanda, let's make sure we have enough pillows and water bottles for all our guests. It's the little things that sometimes make the biggest difference.
Absolutely, sir. Consider it done.